Alright, welcome again to another tutorial of the topic probabilities. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about the variance of a continuous random variable. So, the variance of a continuous random variable is given by this formula. You just take the expectation of x squared minus the square of the expectation of x. So this is the formula that you use to find the variance of a continuous random variable, whereby hii expectation of x tulisema you just integrate x fx dx, alafu hii expectation of x squared manake utakuwa na integrate x squared fx dx. So hii fx ni nini? Hii ni probability density function. Yeah, so kutafuta variance ndo hivyo. Now let's see the properties of variance. So hizi ndo properties of variance of a continuous random variable. So the variance of a constant a is 0, the first property. The variance of a times x is equal to a squared times the variance of x, second property. The variance of ax plus b is equal to a squared times variance of x, third property. Kwa hiyo you can see variance of ax na variance of ax plus b ni the same, And then the variance of f of x plus g of x ni sasa na variance of f of x jumlisha variance of g of x. So kuprove hizi properties ni kama vile tulivyofanya kwenye ile tutorial ya the variance of discrete random variables. Prove ni ile ile. You can see hata properties ndo zile zile. So there's no need of proving again. Just watch the tutorial ya the variance of a discrete random variable. So for now tufanye example hii. So example inasema the temperature variation of a certain swarm is defined by the continuous random variable t with a probability function hii vt ni sasa na 1.5 minus t, where t ranges from 0 to 1. So swali, find the variance of t, find the variance of 2t, and find the variance of 2t plus 5. So let's get to work. So tutafute nini? Variance of t, So variance of t bila shaka itakuwa ni expectation ya t squared minus expectation ya t squared. Yeah, so tutafute expectation of t kwanza. Sasa expectation of t manake we integrate t, probability density function yetu ni vt dt. Alisema t ranges from 0 to 1. So our probability density function alisema ni 1.5 minus t. Kwa hiyo hii expectation of t make we integrate from 0 to 1 t times 1.5 minus t dt. So hii ni sasa na we integrate from 0 to 1. This is 1.5 t minus t squared dt. So in sasa now integrate t with respect to t from 0 to 1 minus we integrate tena t squared with respect to t from 0 to 1. So niki integrate t, you can see 1.5 is constant, imetoka nje. I get t square over 2, Afu niki integrate t square, I get t cube over 3. Yeah, so 2nj2 is going to be 1.5 over 2. So we have t squared from 0 to 1 minus 2nj of 3 is 1 over 3 t cube from 0 to 1. So 1.5 over 2 ni 3 over 4. So tuingize limits of integration. minus hii ni 1/3 na kwenye tuingize limits of integration. So 1 square minus 0 square ni 1, 1 cube minus 0 cube ni 1. So you can see that expectation of t ni sasa na 3/4 minus 1/3 ambayo itakuwa sasa na ngapi? 5/12. So expectation of t ni nani? 5/12. Kwa hiyo hapa sasa tukua tunatafuta variance. So tushapata expectation of t 5/12. Sasa tutafute expectation of t squared. So expectation of t squared manake tukua tuna integrate from 0 to 1 t squared, the probability function with respect to t. Itakuwa ni integrate from 0 to 1 t squared, the probability density function ni 1.5 minus t dt. So kiingiza hiyo t square ndani, so expectation of t square hapa tumeweka t square badala ya t. Itakuwa ni integrate from 0 to 1, so we're going to have 1.5 t squared minus t cube with respect to t. So nitatoa nje hii 1.5, so nitabaki na t square dt minus t cube dt kama hivyo. Yeah, so itakuwa ni 1.5 integrate t square unapata t cube over 3 minus integrate t cube unapata t power 4 over 4. So hii itakuwa ni 1.5 over 3. So we have t cube nikitoa 3 nje minus 1 over 4, we have t power 4. So 1.5 over 3 ni nini? Ni 1 over 2. So ingiza limits of integration minus 1 over 4, ingiza tena limits of integration. So 1 hapa ni samani, hapa ni power 4. So 1 cube minus 0 cube ni 1, 1 power 4 minus 0 power 4 ni 1. So hii ni 1 over 2 minus 1 over 4. Yeah, 1 over 2 minus 1 over 4 ni nini? 1 over 4. So expectation of t squared ni 1 over 4. Kwa hiyo hapa sasa expectation of t squared ni nini? 1 over 4. So variance of t itakuwa expectation of t squared 1 over 4 minus expectation of t 5/12 squared. So variance of t itakuwa ni 1 over 4 minus 25 over 144. So use a calculator. Variance of t ni ngapi? Variance of t itakuwa ni 0.0764. There. So hii ni part A. So tumepata variance of t ni 0.0764. So let's do part B sasa, variance of 2t. Kwa hiyo part B nataka variance of nini? 2t. So sisi tunajua kwamba variance of ax kwa zile properties ni a squared variance of x. Kwa hiyo variance of 2t itakuwa ni 2 squared variance of t. 2 squared ni 4, variance of t tumepata ni 0.0764. So you can see that variance of 2t itakuwa ni ngapi? 0.3056. So that's variance of 2t. So let's put it in the question. Itakuwa ni 0.3056. Sasa variance of 2t plus 5, part C. So hii ni variance of 2t plus 5. So si tunajua kwamba variance of ax plus b ni sasa na a squared variance of x. Kwa hiyo variance of 2t plus 5 itakuwa sasa pia na 2 squared variance of t. 2 squared ni 4. Hii ni 0.0764. Kwa hiyo you can see kwamba variance of 2t plus 5 ni vile vile 0.3056. So that's part C. Part C, the answer is 0.3056. So this part C. Part B, they're the same. Part A. Let me say see you in the next tutorial.